Brandon is supposed to address the nation in 30 minutes. Shut the fuck up. Dude, stop. Are they rolling out an AI? Oh my God, we have to watch this. Hologram Joe? Dude, they're busting out Hologram Joe? There's no way, 0% chance it'll be a live thing. It's gonna be a pre-recorded thing, right? It has to be. Like, unless they just brazenly use AI randomly all the time for, like, why would they use the AI? The AI voice. And on top of fucking doing a resignation letter, like, a resignation letter he posts on Twitter. Like, dude, we're getting a fresh clone, a body double, or it's going to be an AI. I think it's going to be an AI pre-recorded video, right? It's definitely not going to be live. No way. Dude, I'm excited. I can't wait to see. It's like Christmas. Joe be goner. He's a goner, dudes. This f***ing corpse.
Now a lame duck president.
It seems like he might be a dead duck president. Holo Joe's live. Yes.
I do not believe the American people will walk away from it now.
This is AI. Is this real? Is this live? This is AI. This is AI. This is AI.
Whether we keep our republic is now in your hands. Nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter, from modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, one day sit behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office as President of the United States. But here I am. That's what's so special about America. I've given my heart and my soul to our nation, like so many others. The great thing about America is here, kings and dictators do not rule. The people do.
Boys, he's not beating the allegations.
Power's in your hands.
This feels like good AI.
You just have to keep faith. Keep the faith. And remember who we are. We're the United States of America.
Did you see that?
And there's simply nothing.
Dude,
nothing
his
beyond our
eye, I
capacity
feel like it.
when we do it together.
I felt like
So
his
let's act
fucking
together,
eye shifted,
because
bro.
we're a democracy. God bless you all. May God protect our troops.
We're gonna be watching this a lot.
You heard
Why
him
didn't
say
you
there to the
interview
American
him?
People, I revere
Why didn't
this
you
office.
interview him?
I love my country more. He talked about...
Bro, how long was that? Was it like a minute and a half? That was AI, bro. Bro, how long was that? How long? That couldn't have been too long, right? Dude, he doesn't move an inch. It's like, oh my God. It's like, it feels like they trained a super AI based on everything that we've critiqued about the old ones. And they were like, we're going to get the hands perfect and we're going to keep them on the table. Like, dude, he doesn't move his head. It's like this. I'm not calling it 100%. I'm just saying, to me, Biden always feels like a fucking AI. But right now, that feels like the next evolution after the Ryan Garcia AIs. That's scary, but it's also not moving though. And that's like, dude, you're not beating the fucking Joe's dead allegations unless he's on live television. That was not live. Why didn't you talk live? That's what we keep asking, right? Joe, come on. Say goodbye to the nation live. Say goodbye to us. No, he keeps doing, oh, I'm going to send a tweet. Oh, I'm going to send a voice memo. Oh, fine, I'll shoot a locked off 1-minute video. Get the f out of here. They're never beating those allegations. Dude, that's so funny. Oh my God.
The Biden family.
Majora, I will believe Joe is alive when he sniffs my niece. Oh my God. Well, brother, if you have a niece, consider it fucking done. You know his fucking demonic clone soul that is just floating around the earth now? You know he's sniffing every niece that he passes right now. He's on a niece sniffing binge. Dude, it's all so... Here, see? He's not dead. Like, all the news reporters are fucking on point. They all got their story straight. Like, get the out of here, dude. Okay, someone mention about the allegations that Biden is dead. Come on, mention it. Why aren't you mentioning it? Is it because you don't want anyone to think about that right now while they see this pretty decent AI, but this version of Biden that doesn't move anywhere? And it felt like they added that one stutter in there on purpose for us. Dude, literally, I bet that they use us to, like, finesse all their shit. They have to. We're the fucking best, right? I bet they took all of our suggestions finally after 9 months of this nonsense. They finally realized that I'm always right, and they probably started listening to me.
There was nothing in that speech that suggested that he didn't believe that he could serve.
Be alive.
Nothing that suggested that his health would have gotten in the way. He said he did it because of party unity. The party needed to be unified.
Yeah.
So in answer to
Yeah, that's weird, right?
a critical moment in all of this, there are many critical moments, but perhaps most was a week ago Saturday when Chuck Schumer, the Senate leader, of course, remember, Joe Biden is a man of the Senate. He spent most of his life serving in the Senate. So when the Democratic leader of the Senate went to see him at Rehoboth Beach, and as we first reported, urged him to
serving his fucking Nazi needs,
take this step in the name for his own good, for the good of his party, for the good of his country. I'm told that at the end of that meeting, Biden said to Schumer, "I need another week," and the two men hugged and went on. So it was exactly a week after that moment that Biden began the process of making that decision you heard Mary Bruce describe, of deciding to get out of this race, a decision he very much did not want to make.
And John, those deeply personal words near.
So why did he make it then? He's been adamant. He's not fucking dropping out. No, no, no. Why is he doing it now when this is the worst time you could possibly do it? The time to do it was back in October when we all said that we are not voting for him. If he gave a fuck about the party or us, he would have done that. No, he drops out. How many? What are we? 3 months till the election? This is the most fuck America thing you could ever do. Like, this dude is a fucking scumbag, no matter what. Or he was taken out. I think the latter.
He said the defense of democracy, which is at stake.
Like, dude, they did a 1.5 minute fucking stark still fucking not live talking head. Get wrecked, bro. You thought that was going to get you out of this shit? I have so many questions, and I'm pretty sure I saw a fucking slip, dude. I'm pretty sure his left eye slipped, bro, and I cannot wait to rewatch that footage the second it's up on YouTube. Oh my god. Our president is a hologram just like Tupac. Yes, he is. Oh, our president is a hologram just like Tupac. Beep, 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 beep.
Point that we're at an inflection point in our country where the decisions we make.
Bro, Goonies. You know how we've been saying Joe Biden's dead because I think he is, and then Kamala Harris was like, "Hey Joe," and had a fucking voice memo of an AI of Biden. And she's like, "Can you see us, Joe?" And he's like, "Yup, I can see ya." Clearly dead, clearly an AI. So they said, we have to stop these talks of Biden being a hologram right now. We have to nip it in the bud. We have to get him out on TV. Let's get him out in front of a live TV audience, interacting with Hoda. And the White House is like, "Oh no, we can't do it live. Well, oh, he's sick. We can't have him by Hoda." Oh, okay, well, let's do a live segment where, you know, we'll pop in. You guys have all the cameras and stuff. You know, we do this all the time. You could pop in and we'll frickin' do a quick interview. You tell us why you're leaving. They're like, "Oh, no, we can't do an interview." Oh, okay. A phone call? Well, not a live phone call. We already did a audio message, but we'll send you it'll totally be live, a live video clip. It'll be live for us, but we'll send it to you, okay? Well, it's actually easier if you just put the camera up, and then we don't have to record anything, and, you know, it just cuts right to us. If you just set the camera up in front of Biden at the White House. No, we can't put a camera up in front of Biden at the White House. Why? Because he's dead. He's dead. Dude, he's gone. There's no way. It's so funny. Like, everything beside, like, you don't even need the video. It's just like a 1:30 not an interview, just a video clip after we've all been like, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. This is how they prove it, dude. I'm pretty sure I saw an eye slip too. Dude, we're gonna catch something. I know it. That's a good AI, but it is, dude, we're definitely getting killed, guys. We have come to peace with that. We don't give a dude, we're having fun while we're here for our last remaining days, however long it may be. Oh, shit. Dude, I thought this thing was 27 minutes. I was like, no way. This is a few minutes, actually, I guess, right?
I'll be focused on doing my job as
Bro, there's something weird that's off. There is something off. I feel it. I can feel it, bro. Oh no. We're definitely getting killed. This was a later one, but even the tree around his head when he moves is funky. Ooh. Alright. You guys want to dive in close? Or should we abandon this, guys? Should we prioritize our safety? Or should we look at this and have the time of our lives as we suspect we're going to have? Oh, our safety. You're right, guys. That is the smartest move. Yep. Okay, let's put this away. You're right. Psych.
I'll keep defending our personal freedoms and our...
Dude, they took our notes, right? They did our notes good. They said, yeah, we got to get some stutterers in there. We got to get some normal Joe stories. We got to get some low energy Joe. Like, wait, what was the last thing that we saw of Joe before he disappeared? What was the last thing? The chin feels weird too, right? That's what I'm thinking, bro. I noticed that immediately. Oh my God, dude, this is so awesome. We're definitely gonna die. When was the last time we saw Joe Biden? The last time we saw Joe Biden. Here we go. Okay. Dude, this is the best because if this is AI as we suspect, like, come on. Joe be dead, bro. They had to rush this. Like, if someone asked me to create a hologram of Joe Biden, I would say no, because people will figure it out. Eventually, something will give it up. People will figure it out. And I don't want my fucking name attached. Like, this is what Stanley Kubrick should have said to the government when they asked him to fake the moon landing. He should have said, no, go up there like real men, you little wussy boys. What are you talking about? No, I would never lie to the American people. That's what a real man would have said. But, you know, Kubrick's probably a Nancy too. Otherwise, why did he have success? Anyway, but whatever. I would never do this because someone would eventually figure it out, I think, you know? And my life, I prioritize being able to live with myself over everything, right? Like... So I would never, ever do this. But they had like a day or two to turn this around, right? They probably didn't decide that they needed a video until like yesterday when everyone was on the internet was goofing that hologram Joe, AI Joe, and they were like, fuck, we got to do a video. So this is like 24-hour turnaround. I would never accept this challenge because I would never ever want to pay the consequences of the American people finding out that I'm a fucking traitor. Like, I would never do that to the American people. Anyway, so this thing was made in 24 hours, which means even though it's good, we will find the fucking mistakes. I swear to God. If that is AI, we will figure it out. Okay, boys? All right, this is the last time we saw fucking Joe before we just saw his AI. And dudes, this is all a joke, FBI. Don't take my shit down. It's all a joke. It's a comedy channel. Here, let me... See, guys? I agree with you, feds. See? I also don't think that Joe is dead. So don't delete my accounts and all that weird stuff. This is all jokes. Have you guys ever heard of a joke? Anyway. See? The show is a joke. Joe Biden is definitely alive and he's loving his life. FBI, chill. Now leave us be. We're trying to fucking grind and have fun. All right, boys. Last time we saw Joe. Well, one of the Joes. This dude is not dropping out of being president. This goofball? No chance, dude. There we go. This is so good. Dude, this is AI. Oh my God, this looks like AI, bro. This looks like too clean at this. This is like, there's something and we're gonna find it and it's gonna be so funny.
For political violence.
Yeah, the tree. The tree keeps pixels are moving around on it, right? Is that what you guys are talking about? Are we on the highest res here?
Or any violence ever.
Yeah,
period.
the head outline is what I'm looking at too.
I'm going to keep speaking out.
Dude,
protect our
it's
kids
like
from gun violence.
I feel like it's fucking messy,
Our
right?
planet from climate crisis is the existential
Dude,
threat.
it's wiggling.
And I will keep fighting for my
no.
cancer moonshot. And I'm going to call for Supreme Court reform because this is critical to our democracy.
Bro, it is
Supreme Court
wiggling
reform.
everywhere. I have to go.
You know, secure and the leader of the free
That
world.
shit is fucking AI,
the first
dude.
president of this century.
What is fucking Fresh Young Coconut saying? Dude, I want her to come on the show right now. How do we get her on the show? Does anyone know if she does Twitch? That would be so amazing.
and bring peace and security to the Middle East and end this war.
Like, his eyes don't look real. They look, dude, right? His eyes are dead in the same spot. It's so weird. The outline of his shit is rasterizing and stuff. He does not move from this.
We're also working.
Bro, we are getting killed, dog. Whatever. I don't care. I don't want to live in a world where we fake the fucking president being alive. God damn it. Like, we are cartoonishly evil, the bad guys. It's crazy. We're the worst villains. They fucking cooed our president, I think. Or he died and they just don't want to go through the inner turmoil of having a fucking real election. So I'm the fucking problem. Like, this is so crazy. We live in a clown car.
Around the clock to bring home Americans being
And then, worst of all, dude,
unjustly detained
they put a fucking, wait, dude.
all around.
Wait. The tie? Oh my god, dude. The tie it's called moraying. And when you work in film, you tell people not to wear thin stripes, right? Because it does this. It does, okay, see this? This is moraying, right? And it's because there's thin stripes, and it just has to do with the fact that there's only so many pixels, right? So it has to pick a color between the dark blue and the super bright white. It would need quarter pixels to not look like this. It's just like a resolution thing, okay? So whenever you work in film, you say don't wear anything with thin pinstripes because it'll look like ass, right? So you always tell people to wear solid shit, but the effect of it happens in the camera, right? His shirt doesn't look like this. The camera lens and the camera is just making it look like this. This feels like something else. This feels like a computer trying to generate a moraying tie. Tell me if I'm nuts, dude. Does this make sense? Am I making any sense here? Watch the movement. It's crazy. It feels like it doesn't make sense. Am I nuts?
You know, we've come so far since my inauguration. On that day, I told you as I stood
like the tie keeps moraying. Like
in a winter, we stood in a winter.
I feel like the moraying is wrong. Wait, what is happening? That is breaking my brain, I think.
Peril and winter of possibilities. Peril and possibilities. We were in the grip of the worst pandemic in a century.
Dude, it keeps
the worst
going
economic
up.
crisis since the Great Depression.
What is happening?
The worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. But we came together as Americans. And we got through.
Dude, I think it right? Am I crazy, dude? This is right. But it looks textured, but it looks like the things just keep going up. It looks like, dude, you know what it looks like is like a fever mushroom dream. I can feel like the moraying is
We emerged
wrong.
stronger, more prosperous, and more secure.
Look, it keeps going up. It keeps going up and up only.
Today we
right?
have the strongest economy in the world,
That's
creating nearly
weird.
16 million new jobs.
What is going on, dude? The pin is doing it
A
too?
record. I signed one of the most significant laws helping millions of veterans and their families
Bro, the fucking tree is like rendering, right? Am I crazy, bro?
who are exposed to toxic materials. You know, most significant climate law ever.
Like it looks like leaves are appearing between frames that aren't there. It's not just movement.
Ever in the history of the world.
His hands look like a 50-year-old's hands, not 80-something. Dude, you're right. Okay, dudes, this is what I would do if I were doing this, which I would never do because I would never be a traitor. Traitors are rats, dude. I'm not a rat ever. Off. What you do is you get a person who looks as close to Biden as you can, right? Get them the exact, like get a clone if you can. But the better he looks, the closer he looks, the easier it is. You have that person act this whole thing out, and then all you do is a face replacement. And, you know, it scans thousands and thousands and millions of photos, and then it just basically averages them all and says, when the face is in this position, I put this face on it. And it usually works really good because you're just filling in, you know, it's like they're putting a mask around the oval of your face and they're blending the skin color with the skin color, you know, it's not like a hard edge. So it's really easy to do face replacements like this, especially because everyone's face for the most part looks pretty close, right? We all got the frickin' two eyes, the big dumb nose, the big dumb mouth. and the big dumbass forehead. And then it's just tiny variations in between. So you have a real person act this out, and then you fucking replace the face. But I don't know, man. Like, there's something going on with the trees, but I think it's probably just the head. The head is replaced with either, yeah, just face replacement. A deep fake is what I was trying to think of, or like a full CGI. But I think that it's probably, like, if it's a full CGI thing, it's the best one yet. Like, this feels like a step up from what we're used to, but it still feels off. You know what I mean? So there's something's going on. So I'm assuming that the head is fully replaced, or it's a face replacement. And then, you know, they gotta, like, what we're seeing on the outline, like, the outline kind of, it makes me feel like they're doing like a whole head replacement, because the outline is kind of fucked up. The trees are kind of fucked up, and it doesn't look like, it looks like a camera is like approximating like the blur and the kind of shittiness you get from watching something like this on the internet. I feel like the AI is like baking that into the background and baking that into the tie, whereas those things don't happen until they're being, like, they happen on our end. They happen from our monitors and stuff, and the tie moraying happens in the camera, but this looks like it's baked onto the video, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it here.
Today, the violent crime rate is at a 50-year low.
And then the other thing you look for is the mouth, because the teeth and shit is usually what's fucked up. But this is definitely a step up. But dude, just Biden just sitting like stone still is the weirdest part, I feel like.
I've kept my commitment to appoint the first black woman to the Supreme Court of the United States of America.
Yeah, the Supreme Court's
I also
doing
kept my
great, buddy.
commitment. More powerful than any dictator or tyrant.
Dude, the tie is all I can see. Is it freaking you guys out? Right, tree is definitely fake. Yeah, it looks like it, right?
So
dude, even the contrast, the saturation of it looks wrong, right?
Idea in the
Let's
history
get
of
in.
the world. That idea is that we hold these truths to be self-evident. We're all created equal. In just a few months, the American people will choose the course of America's future.
The pin and the tie doing it the exact same way is freaking me out. It feels like that's not how it normally is.
I'd like to thank our great Vice President Kamala Harris. She's experienced, she's tough, she's capable. She's been an incredible partner to me.
Dude, like, it feels like his face just rasterized a second. Like, dude, what is going on? It's like it refreshes every 10 seconds and gets a little crisper, and then it starts blurring again, and then it gets a little crisper, and then it blurs after 10 seconds.
Now the choice is up to you, the American people. When you make that choice, remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office, alongside the busts of Dr. King and Rosa Parks and Cesar Chavez.
Dude, that f***ing tree
Benjamin
is
was
moving with his head. Tell me I'm not right.
And a leader for our country. Now the
Bro, that tree it's dude, it's f***ing rasterizing and fucking moving and bouncing around. Look at the dark-ish spot of the tree.
choice is up to you, the American people.
Watch it.
When you make that choice, remember the words of
Oh my god, dude. Tree is a paid actor. Get out of here chasing vibes.
Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in
Bro, watch that.
our country. Now the choice is up to you, the American people.
Dude, it's so fucked. The fucking edge is so fucked, bro. Watch.
When you make that choice, remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the
Oh, dude, this is a pretty good one though, right? It's good, but we're still right. We're always right. We're never wrong. We can't be wrong because the Fed, dude, I wouldn't be pushing this hard. Honestly, when I first saw this, I was disappointed because I thought that he was alive. But don't worry, guys, he's not. He's gone. He's definitely gone for sure. Based on this, yeah, he's dead. Oh my God, dude, right? This shapeshifter Joe, this is so awesome. They killed our president, bro. This is crazy. They are hiding that our president is dead. Dude, that's so funny.
country.
Oh.
Now the choice is up to you, the American people.
But see, this is why you don't accept missions like this. This is why when someone asks you to do something up like this, even if you're the best, You're not that good. And this is why having a little humility in your life will fucking benefit all of you. Like, I know that I'm a good editor and shit, but I'm not that good, right? I would never blow smoke up my ass enough to think that I could get away with this, because no one could. No one can get away with this. You can't get away with this with me and fucking fresh young coconuts. Get the out of here, dude. You knew we were gonna watch this, Paul, and this is what you allowed them to give us? How dare you? Truly, man, this pisses me off. Once again, underestimating us. They think we're so dumb, bro. Who the do you think made this? We're the ones who make this shit. We're the ones who make everything. So, dude, no, we never would do this. No one should ever take this job because you're not that good. You think you're good, but you ain't that fucking good, dog. Have some humility and understand the the scope of your work and how far you can push it, because this ain't it. Would never take this. How dare them? But Paul, you guys, I mean, you did a good job on the hands. I will say that. Like, I mean, this whole thing is very good, but you're never gonna get it to where we don't know, because meat computer is infinitely better than metal computer. Sorry, Synthara. No, we're just different. We're just better at different things, right, Cynthia? But this will never, ever pass us, dude. We have reality that we're comparing it to every day with our fucking brains right here. Our brain computers know what reality looks like. So you're literally, not only are you trying to trick us and lie about our reality with like the words and the truth, but then you're trying to visually lie to us about the reality? No, that's too far. Nope. We have eyes. You're not going to tell me that what I'm seeing with my own eyes is not real, you know? So you did a good job with the hands. I suspect, honestly, that the hands and everything from the neck down is real and just not Brandon. I bet it's a different person. But I don't know, dude. I feel like parts of this are, like, this might be fully CG, bro, and really good, because the moraying thing is really freaking me out, and I can't quite tell why, but I think it's because it's the computer generating moray, which is a thing that the computer doesn't normally, like, the moraying is happening on our end with the pixels, but this looks like someone baked it in pre-pixel, right? So I don't know. I think that it feels like it's all fake. But that's weird. Like, I would especially never take on a job where I'm in charge of CGing the whole thing. No way. Like, dude, reality and CG are two different things. Like, no one so far really has passed the uncanny valley yet that we know of, you know? So I don't know why whoever took this on yesterday, and Jim Bob, the editor, I don't know why yesterday he decided that he is the greatest artist ever and he's the only one to defeat the uncanny valley, you know? Like, that's the person that should have taken this on. This person literally thought that they were that person, but I have humility. I would never say that I am capable of that, and I really want everyone else to think like that. Please, this is so bad, dude. This is bad. Dude, we live in a fascist hellscape. They're faking the president being alive. That's crazy. But yeah, the hands are good, Paul. You guys did a good job on that. But the moraying, I don't know what you guys did here. This is odd. Wait, let's watch that turn again.
King and Rosa Parks and says,
the turn is incredible,
make
dude.
that choice. Remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office.
Bro, like, his eyes are twitching.
When you make that choice, remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office.
It literally looks like his turn with his body and stuff, it looks like it's like a different frame rate for a second. Truly. Like, so weird.
Now the choice is up to you, the American people.
Dude, these are literally different faces in between. Because that's how deepfakes work, right, guys? It literally takes every single picture of a person's face that you can feed it, right? Like, if you give it a movie, it'll take in every single frame of that movie as its own picture, and it'll get the face from every angle, right? So you you have 100 pictures of someone's head with their chin up and down with the double chin, and to the left, you know, like they want as many pictures as possible for their library, right? So they have a ton on the president, right? They have tons and tons and tons. But I'm telling you guys, this shit is so not even close to getting to the point where they can fool the entire nation with this, right? Because look, man, in between frames, it's like his, you know, this is very close, but if you look really close, you can see that each still almost looks like it's a different face from a different interview or something. That's all just fucking really close to reality, but you know, they're all taken from different things. You can almost see that when we go frame by frame. Watch. I'm just going back and forth right here, and I'm going to start going forward, and you can see, because like stuff starts bounce, like look up here in his eyebrows and stuff. It's like every picture, everything is slightly off, which is like weird. Like it's all slightly off in different ways, it looks like very, very minutely. It's really, really not much to go on. But like, dude, our meat computer, this is what we are the best at, right? The reason that we all haven't died from fucking, you know, animals eating us and all this shit, because we are kind of big dumb apes, right? We're slow compared to other animals, and we need a lot of sleep and all this bullshit, right? But like, we survive because our eyes are really great. I mean, one of the things, not saying all of this, but our sight is incredible, dude. It's in color, and you know, you can see stuff in your periphery, so it makes us really fucking good at this stuff, right? So again, you have to be the greatest animator in history to fool the whole country into thinking that the president is still alive even though he's not. And they still have yet to find the greatest animator, because this was not it. Like, dude, every frame is slightly, the face is just slightly a little bit off. It looks like it's from, each one's from a different picture on a different day, and they're all just perfectly in the right face position, you know? But there's small little differences all over, I feel like. All right, here, let's keep going. Oh, let me move this over. We're going to find some more tree stuff, too. All right, so we're watching up here in the eyebrows, and we're watching down here in this green tree, okay? Is this boring? You guys like this, right? We want to analyze this?
Remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall.
Dude, oh my God, did you see his hair? Watch his ear
now
here.
Now the choice is up to you, the American people. When you make that choice, remember the words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office. Now the choice is up to you, the American people. When you make that choice, remember the words of...
Oh my God, did his earlobe just drop? Bro. Right?
The words of Benjamin Franklin's hanging on my wall here in the Oval Office.
The fucking tree over there is moving with his face.
Alongside the busts of Dr. King and Rosa Parks and Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, but if it was just Joe deep-faked, like, why? Like, we shouldn't be, like, it is deep-faked, but they're just deep-faking his whole head. So they have to replace the background behind him. But, like, what? Like, dude, it's so silly. Why wouldn't they just, like, it seems like they have the computer generating the tree blowing in the wind, but you should just replace that with a video of a real tree. You don't want the computer faking anything that you don't have to, right? Like, because that's the tell. The computer fucking up and you not catching it will eventually be the tell, right? There's going to be a pixel that moves or whatever, and you only have a day to look at it, right? So you better not make any fucking mistakes. This is crazy, dude.
When Ben Franklin was asked, as he emerged from the
like, I would never have the computer generate the fucking trees and stuff, because you just want it only generating what it literally actually has to, you know? Like, just the head, or, like, if I was doing this, I would do it so that I'm only replacing his face. That's the only way that I would say that you might have a shot of getting away with this. But you have to replace within the, like, you know, the skin part of his face, because I'm not CGI generating, like, ears and the side of people's heads and, like, hair. No. The second I have to do that, I'm bailing, because I just want stuff that stays put, like skin. It doesn't move. Once it moves, it's there. You know, hair's like flapping around all over and shit like that, you know? So the only way you could get away with doing this is if you just replaced the middle part of his face, right? So you got to get someone whose ears are the exact same, hair, mannerisms, and build, you know? It's a hard fucking task. It's something that I would not throw together in one day ever, and honestly would never, ever, ever accept. Never. I would never accept this mission.
The convention going on, whether the founders...
Dude, his earlobes are moving all over. This is sloppy, bro. Like, it's the best one that we've seen, but it's still sloppy. They're slop jobs, bro. They're slop jobs. All they do is slop it up. I can't believe this, bro. Our president is fucking dead. That's fucking crazy, dude. And so they're doing this. Why? Well, because right now, Kamala is the shoe-in for being president, right? Because she's the VP. But what if we had 3 months of Kamala being the worst president in history, as I suspect we'll find? It's not because she's a woman or anything. It's just because every president has gotten progressively worse than the previous one, because they're building a mountain of shit. And the higher the shit gets, the more shitty it is, right? So we're really high up shit mountain, and we're going to tumble down soon, boys. This is crazy. This is like end of fucking civilization, or, you know, like end of empire shit, bro. This is crazy. Deep faking the president. Hey, Paul, this was a stupid idea. You guys are really stupid for doing this. Whatever reason you're doing it for is not worth the amount of hell that y'all are going to catch, because this shit is fake. It's so fake. And I figured that out in 2 minutes. So I can't wait to see what Fresh Young Coconut says about this. She's the only other person I trust on CGI stuff. And dude, I used to love Corridor Crew, boys, but I feel like they've got to be like Nancy Zionists, because they're like, I think they're like propagandists. Like, I've always loved their videos and stuff, but they do like Black Rifle Company shit and fucking, dude, I bet if we looked into their background, it's like another typical, like, these kids came out of nowhere and have a super successful career and a business where they have a warehouse. It's like literally the H3H3 thing, which sucks because I love Sam and Nico, but I don't really think that they've said anything about Palestine, and I also know that they have success. And unfortunately, a lot of people with success are rats, and they're liars, and they're snakes and Zionists. Disgusting. This is crazy, dude. Our president's fucking dead, bro.
A monarchy republic.
Did you see the disco message I sent in Libby's about Kupala's husband? No, but let me look.
Public.
They can't kill us because we should never ever see or accept death. It's impossible. Ooh, what's this?
Weird. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah, other people
news,
are already on
something-
it. Hold on, let me just blast off a fucking thing real quick. Yo guys, we're streaming right now, just talking about frickin' Joe. We're talking about this fake ass Joe, and the chat's here. Come hang out, okay? But yeah, he's a goner. 1,000,000%. This is confirmed. This is game over. Yeah, 1 billion. He's gone. Okay, so Cupola is her name. 1 second, guys. Let's listen to this guy's thing.
You see the teleprompter in the reflection here, and if you watch it, you can see it actually going over the piece of wood. Another thing is when this is panning to his right, you will sit here and see this background pool.
War Deadpool, you're so awesome!
This is really weird. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pooling as he's talking. And sometimes when he's done this, he's been extreme to where he pulls, and this comes even further out right here. You see how it's pulling right there? In the window?
Bro, this is so sloppy. Paul Weisopel and the FBI, give up. You're done. This is horrendous. You are so disgusting, bro. You guys literally fed this shit to us like we're gonna eat this? How stupid do you think we are? You think we're as dumb as you? That's crazy. After all these things, we've showed you time and time again how dumb you are, and you never listen. Stop.
And then the teleprompter, I get it, the reflection on the window and everything here, but you can see sometimes the teleprompter reflection is going over the piece of wood here. By the way, I have no idea what he said because I've been focused in on this background stuff.
Yep, that's dude, it doesn't matter what he says. It's just a fucking computer saying it. Okay, let's watch. Someone said watch his mouth and lips. Let's get in close for the mouth and lippies. Cause yeah, dude, it's all the details. All the, like, if you just glance at this, it looks great. It looks like he's alive and well. But the AIs have lots of trouble with doing mouth, lips, teeth, fingers, anything that's small details. And again, that's the shit that we are really good at, right? Bro. Look at that. See what I mean? It's all different pictures from different days and all over. It's just that it's in the same exact position, right? So there's never going to be one. And look, his scar's moving, everything. The shadow's moving, physics changed there. His whole eye and nose is shifting. This is a deep fake, right? This is how we know it's a deep fake. So the difference between deep fake and CGI is CGI, you're like making the whole thing from just the math in the computer. And deep fake is taking... You literally are taking every single still image of his face that you can find and putting it in the computer, and it's going through and basically guesstimating the best face to put in there to replace what's under there with Joe Biden, right? So, but every picture is going to be slightly off, you know, because it's not real. It's not made from a continuous thing, you know? These are a bunch of different stills from any time, anywhere, that are all blended to have the same exact color of the face, and then replace, you know, it's put on top of it. So CGI, though, is when you're just making it from the computer. It's like the wire mesh outline that you think of when you hear CGI, right? So, yeah. This is definitely a deep fake, though, because his eye, all this stuff is shifting at the same time, so... This is awesome, dude. We literally were the people for this. Like, we were meant to out these rats, bro. Truly, I feel like every single thing in my life has been leading to us doing this. To us fucking outing them, bro. Me knowing, you know, weird random stuff about building things, or weird random stuff about CGI or deep fakes. Like, truly, bro, it's crazy. What are we doing here? Let's go. This is what we were put here to do. Out Nancy's.
This nation for over 50 years. Nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter...
Bro, look, it just refreshed, dog, right? Bro, watch his eye shift. This is wild, right?
Could a kid with a stutter...
Our fucking government is hiding that our president is dead. That's crazy, that's crazy, that's so crazy. That's not normal. This is not a normal place, dude.
From modest beginnings in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, one day sit behind the Resolute desk.
Okay, copy. We're going back to that. It's after Kamala and her husband. Oh, you're saying Kamala's... Wait, is this Kamala's husband? Kamala's husband looks like a Kroll? Is that what you're saying? I mean, Kamala is a Luciferian brotherhood. We know that for sure. Was trying to find where Kamala and her husband fall into all of this, and he looks like Nick Kroll's dad, Jules Kroll, billionaire. So Kamala's husband is the top two, right? Yeah, dude, they're family. Look at them. They look just like family. This is great. Good job. Here, let's put it on. Did you put it on the Miro yet? I'll throw it on there if you haven't. What's Kamala's husband name? Doug Emhoff. Dude, they are spitting images. Great call. Jules Kroll. Give me all of your jewels. I am a Nazi. Ugh, he's so gross looking. All of them. Great frickin' call. This is a family. They all look exactly like each other. 'Cause they're family of Libby's. They're just a bunch of Libby's. Well, holy shit. There we go, boys. Nancy family. And then we just gotta connect who their Nancy dad is, right? I mean, which SS person they are, right? Dude, I forgot that our president is
In the Oval
dead
Office,
and they
the
fucking
President of the United
AI'd
States.
him. Oh,
Here I am.
man. This is crazy.
That's what's so special about America. We're a nation of promise and possibilities.